And we're back for episode 64 on Riverbend Springs. Today's gonna be a little bit different because we've got some fun stuff to show off. Before we do anything, I do need to set up some fertilizers real quick up here on all of the fields that we did in the last one. I don't know why I lowered that. Actually, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Can we just set this up with an AI worker? Oh, we can, I forgot, but it only does up to 30 meters. Super weird. Whatever, I don't care. Just do the whole thing and do your thing. I am playing this after 1.501 version of the game, so workers don't like doing what they want to do, which I didn't know until one of the last episodes. One of the first things we're going to do is we're going to swap out this Buy Anything station. See, 82 Studios sent over his new one. This is one that's not out yet, at least when I'm recording this video, and here it is. It is a third option to the bit. Now, this one you might be able to see down at the bottom left-hand corner. Simply this on your farm to buy any product with 60% off the market price. It also includes a palletized products buy and sell area. So you could sell, you could buy, all that good stuff. I'm gonna put it about right meow. Right about meow? Yeah, right about meow. So now we should be able to buy pallets, we should be able to sell pallets. All that. Problem is I don't know how, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh, there's a little shop icon back here. Is that it? Ooh, it is. Look at that. Very cool. I don't need any of this right now, but the time may come. So we'll be back soon. I don't actually know what's going on with the worker here, but it's not good. I really wanted to do other stuff, but come on, Giants. What? This wasn't broken before. What are you doing? Stop breaking stuff that doesn't. Why? Fine, I'll do it myself. Not gonna go slow, but I'll do it myself. All right, we got it. Let's go ahead and fill this back up, I guess, for the next time. Solid fertilizer. Show enough. And park it up. Okay, so now that we've got that done, let's have a little bit of fun with our truck. Now, we're not gonna get rid of this one, but we are gonna add a new truck to our fleet. Technically, we're going to add 2 new trucks to our fleet. Both of these are early access from 82 Studios. Big shouty to him. Check out 82 Studio on all his socials if you want to see these in action, or just stay tuned. I'm going to be customizing each one of them to fit with our farm, and then we're going to get them out and hopefully put them to use. We also need to do some seeding, but I don't know if we're doing that. So I want to go through and find something that is going to fit perfectly for our grain cart. I've got the truck, which is very good for pallets, but I want to find something that's going to be a little bit OP for carting. There's a bunch of extensions on here. I don't know if I need a bunch of extensions. To be fair, I think the standard version might be exactly what I'm looking for. There's also a bunch of engines, including a 1,500 horsepower experimental engine. I think 850 horsepower engine is probably going to be good enough for us. There's also a bunch of different wheels and stuff like that on here too. I want to go with something that's just like classic, that looks, I say, like the base game pieces of equipment. There's also some really interesting like off-road bits here. Those are pretty sweet. I think Continentals might be the way to go though. Not sure I want to go show truck with it, but there are 2 show truck options. There's also a smaller show truck setup. Ooh, heavy duty. That may be the way to go. There's some pretty sweet stuff in there. I like this standard, but it's almost too standard. Does that make sense? We'll keep it at standard for now. I'm going to go in and double check and see exactly what's going on. Then we have chicken lights, which we have custom ones or the base game ones. Say we go custom, of course. Now, in one of 82 Studios live streams, I suggested he do like 2 or 3 horizontal lines or vertical lines, and they were already an option. So I think it would be weird if I didn't go with those. There's also a bunch of, oh my gosh, there's so many customization options. Here, let me move my head out of the way so you guys can see some of these. I apologize if my head was in the way. Going through the different bumpers, and I think we need to go with something interesting. I just do not like these bits on the side at all. For this style of truck, I think design number 2 is going to be the way to go here. Usually I'll just go with whatever the other grill is. Yeah, we're definitely going with that. Exhausts are really just a single and double exhaust. We also have a Canadian style if you want to as well. Since this is a US, I think we go US, and I think dual is going to be great. Then we get to choose which one. I like the shorter, fatter ones. Yeah, those right there. Those are pretty sweet. Although, I know the flaps work, so let's go straight with flaps. There's some really cool visors, but I'm not sure, at least for this build, that I want to go with any of those. A bunch of mirrors too. I'm good without mirrors. We do have a sleeper option, but it's not a massive truck. So the sleepers almost look a little bit weird for me for a shorter truck. How's about we do like maybe a little shorter one like this? You know, little daybed kind of thing. Nah, I think it's standard. It's a day truck at the end of the day. No antennas, ever, ever, ever. Ooh, black and red interior? Yeah, look at that. He does have a blue and white one. Kind of have to go with that one, I guess, don't we? There are a few engine sounds, although we don't know which ones those are. We'll just go with engine number 2. Why not? And then there's some really cool vinyls. Yeah, I think because we've got vinyls on one, we have vinyls on everything. As a matter of fact, with that, yeah, look at that. Black and red interior with white and red on the outside. Now, this is going to be a weird one. I've never seen Smokey and the Bandit, so I don't know how to make this truck look like that. I just think this livery looks cool. I understand I've just outed myself, but I apologize. Ooh, there's a rear PTO. Yep, we're getting that. And then truck colors. How about black? What do you guys think about this? Since the inside's black, the outside can be black as well. Can we go with a fenders black too? Yeah. And then special editions. I don't think we've got any special editions on here. No, we do not. Vinyl color. Oh no, leave that white. But let's go with like a white age. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then here's the other one. It's actually a Kubota orange. Interesting. Well, why don't we go with like a Mac race or Mac red aged? Yeah, man. I didn't have a visor, so no visor. And then chrome wheels. I think we definitely need to change the wheels. I found the ones I like. Heavy duty. Yeah. All right. Very cool. I think that's our truck. We have a license plate on here as well? Or no, the license plate option was taken away. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay. Yeah, back only, front and back. Back only. Why has this changed? Every time I update the game. DjGoHam. Not B. Bam. Okay, so here is one truck, the one we've had. And here's the new one. Yeah. Sound 2 is very loud, but it does sound epic. Boy, is that loud. Man, that's so cool. I love it. That's going to be extremely loud in the video. Okay, the other option comes in the form of a pickup truck. You can ignore the blue on the back. I have universal auto load, which is one of the very few third-party mods I would ever install. But we're not going to include that with this one. We need to come in here. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that rusted. Yeah, we have to go with a rusted look. I mean, we have to, right? Oh, it's actually a design option. Let's go back. I wonder if, okay, yeah, it is an option if we go into decals. So we're going to keep this like it is, and we're going to build our own truck. Engine options all the way up to a, why does auto load keep insisting on going in every time I change a customization option? You know what? We'll just do it last. Okay, so there's a couple of engine options here. We have a 175. We also have the 279 and an 850 horsepower. I think 279 is probably going to be a-okay. I don't want to go insane with the wheel options, but I do want to do something kind of cool. Insane and cool is fine. Both together's all right. That was awesome. Lizard Forestry, Lizard Classic. Man, we got to go with Lizard Classic, don't we? Hopefully there's nothing too just wild. Let's go with Design 2 and 2. I like the wheels. I think they look pretty sweet, so we'll keep that. Custom bumpers, anything. Oh, that's nice. I do kind of dig the chrome setup right here, though, so we'll go with that. As we showed off, decals, we'll go with that. Bed options. Yeah, let's go with that. That looks kind of neat. Cabin visor. I'd say I don't really need one, but I feel like a truck of this might have that. Steps. Definitely got to have steps. Rear fender flares. Or say fender flares all around. We've got them, but they don't have the rust. So let's just go with no. Hood scoop. I mean, kinda, maybe. Yeah, we'll go with it. Extra lights. Ooh, black on the lights. Those look pretty good. Chrome, though. Yeah, we got to keep it at chrome. Underglow? Are you kidding me? I mean, it's got to be a red truck, doesn't it? So we'll go with that. Old engine, gas turbo sound, a gas engine, old. Let's just stick with old. I like old. Trailer hitch, we've got yes and no on here. We'll definitely have to stick with yes. Winch, that's a cool one. Yep, I don't think I've used any winches in farm sim yet. And then we have chassis color, which is red gloss right now. Let's go with race red age. Actually, we could go with the Mac old. Yeah, I just like the Mac. I think the Mac looks super cool. And then everything else is fine in here. I don't really want to change anything else. Yeah, I'm cool with all of that. And then all we got to do from there is turn the auto load off. Close, and then buy it. Beep. Ugh, that's so cool. All right, let's see how it sounds. Definitely an old truck. So if you've not figured it out yet, this is based on the base game International, which is around here, the Series 200. But this is a custom version from 82 Studio. Hopefully we'll be able to see this soon. I like this. I don't know. It's like somebody's worked on it for. Oh my gosh, this drives so good. It's like somebody's worked on it for a long time. So the plan is for both of these trucks to utilize them in this series. So we'll go in here, see if I can get this guy to go somewhere. Let's set him a destination, and I want him to come in here. We'll see if they do. He is? Okay. Should we follow along? That's the wrong way. Oh, no. He might be going the wrong or the right way. Either way. Let's head back over to the farm. We'll drop both of these off. And I think we need to kind of get moving a little bit. Yo, check out that suspension. That's so cool. You forget how good these things can be. And I've forgotten how bad of a driver I am. Yay. Hey, you can have a little bit of fun, right? Yeah. All right, speaking of fun, we need to figure out what we're going to put on these fields over here. There's a lot of things to choose from. I've turned off the growth calendar setup. So now we really have the ability and the option to do kinda whatever we want. Oh my gosh, this finally has an interior. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I just realized this. We've never been able to get it here before. Ah! Hey, that's awesome. Over time, I don't know if you guys know this, but over time, I need to move my face. Over time with this building right here, Giant Software have gone from having it unenterable and things with triggers and nothing, and then I guess over a few updates, they've thought it would be fun to update that area. I'm down with it. I really like the idea. I think it's cool. Was the truck here? Is he here? He's here! Yeah! You're fired. Let's go ahead and get it hooked up to the grain trailer, and we'll be a-okay, baby. And that is just something else. Love it so much. I have no idea. So, fields. We have, well, this field over here, which will very likely remain grass, or maybe not, I don't know. We have all of these. So let's say we've got 5 fields, right? We need to figure out what we're going to put in any of these. As I mentioned, the crop calendar is open. We can do whatever we want, whenever we want. I'm still going to try and go along with winter versus this and that type of thing, but I thought it'd be fun to try some new things, some things that I haven't done before. There are root crops that I have not done anything with yet. There are new crops like green beans and peas and stuff like that that I just haven't done. I've been avoiding. I just haven't done it because I've been avoiding it. So I think it might be good to jump in, maybe find our fertilizer. Where's our case? Did the case just like get up and run away? Oh, it's right there. Let's stick this out. Let's go ahead and put it into the field, do some fertilizing on all the fields, just kind of knock it out. And from there, I think we'll have a base slate of what we want to do. I want to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I still enjoy swathing, but I was about to say, did I just crash my game by trying to hook up to this? You know what? It's probably time to save, isn't it? Also, I want to acknowledge the fact that the building that I'm currently using here is not out yet. I'm extremely grateful that Ica sent this over to show you guys ahead of time. However, it is a little bit probably disconcerting to a lot of you guys that I'm using buildings and things that are not available yet. I try to show things and show how they're used as much as possible, but I do realize that at least when it comes to this building specifically, it's probably a little bit out of hand, I think, at this point. I've been showing it so much, and you guys are probably sick and tired of seeing it. So I've seen that in the comments. I've seen you guys talk about it. Uh-oh. Did I just sell that? No, it's right there. Okay. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Something else we need to do is maybe do some stuff. I've got a mod installed that makes painting way cheaper because painting was frankly out of hand. So I'm gonna go through and just repaint and redo everything that's in here currently, because boy does it all need it. There we go. Tons of maintenance. What is that? Probably $100,000 worth, $50,000 worth. Oh my goodness, $24,000 and something. 18,000. I didn't pay attention to what I was clicking. 69, nice. 11's not too bad. Oh my goodness. Shoo. If that 11 is the last one. Okay, I was about to say, don't tell me it cost me $11,000 to repaint this stupid thing. We're gonna fill this up more with fertilizer. There we go. I've also got a mod installed that allows me to run. Oh, these are already fertilized. Never mind. I'm gonna say I've got a mod installed that allows me to run through these and have everything set up where it just double fertilizes. But guess don't have to worry about that no more, do we? Haha. All right then, let's get this bad boy out of here. This is a little bit dirty, but we'll worry about that at another time. There you go. No dirt. Let's fill it up with seed. This is my cedar planter combo thingamabobber. And I say we plant some stuff that we haven't done yet. So I say we go at least peas, green beans, and spinach for a few of the fields. We got to figure out what's going to be what, though. Maybe the smallest one. So, like, this could be peas. This is a great one for spinach. And green beans on 8. I think that's going to be the way to go here. And as a matter of fact, since we're already up here, let's find our green beans. Let's put them in the ground. I will also say, because we've got so much going on at this point, probably a good idea to go ahead and find ourselves another cedar and or planter. A little smaller, but still pretty cool. I really like the Vaderstad Rapid A800S. This was a newer mod, I think released by Giants, may have been another modder, but it only does seed. And as you guys know me, I really like spreaders and things like that that only do seed. Whoa, we should definitely do a seed hog instead. Why haven't I even considered this? Oh my god. Oh, is this one of the ones that does fertilizer though? Uh-oh. To be fair, I don't think our fields are big enough to use something like that yet. All right, well, let's go ahead and set this one to where it's going to go. Let's find our case wherever I've put it again. There it is. Now, not everything can seed everything, and not everything can plant everything. So I do need to go through. I know we got green beans going over there. Let's see. Noggrass peas. We can use this one for peas. And let's fill them up with seeds real quick. There we go. 3,100 liters of seed. Man, I love it. I know in the last game I used, which one was it? The Limkin? A lot. I've done my best not to use that because as people have said, I play Farm Sim 25 like I did 22. Shocker, I played 22 like I did 19. Say it's not so. Anyway, there are a few things that I've tried not to do because they've been very, very similar or exact to the way that I used to do them. So, at the end of the day, don't forget, I'm still just playing the game, having fun. I don't have a lot of time off screen to play Farming Simulator, so this is the time that I get to play the way that I want to, at least on this series. Comston's going to, well, I say is going to be. Comston is a little bit different, but this one, not so much. Let's go in here. This is going to be another one of those. Let's find a way to find a worker. 8 meters, da-da-da. Is it going to do start up and down? Start up and down. Hire worker. Please do your thing. Hey, go, go, go. All right, the John Deere seems to be doing A-OK. However, there's only 3 up and downs that it can do. So as soon as it's done here, I'm going to take over, and I'm going to knock out the rest of this. So it looks like it's done. Steering assist, blah, 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 blah. 2 Edlins, go. I'm going to knock this. I also have to be careful because through here we had, I was about to say seed. Seed's what's in it. Through here, we had grass in the field. So grass is a-okay, it's fine with me, but I want to make sure that we hit the entire field in what we're putting in it. Here being green beans. Well, I just realized I'm gonna have to get like green bean harvesters and stuff too. Oh, that's gonna suck. We have knocked this just complete out. That was way too easy, way too fast, etc., etc. There you go. Yeah, man. All right. We need to get this folded up because we have more to do. I said we need to do spinach as well, so let's find our spinach. There it is. And we will have our green beans, our peas, and our spinach. I have decided that the other fields will be some type of grain crop, at least for now. I do want to do like a double crop kind of thing, so we run a certain crop in the spring, or plant it in the spring, maybe harvest in the summer, and then plant something else then, and harvest in the fall. It's mainly for doing the thing, having fun, a little bit, I don't know what I did to my recording, but it looks terrible. Well, I don't know what that was, but apparently run as administrator works fine, so we'll do that. I'm trying some new drivers out, some drivers that are a little bit better optimized for recording. I've gone for studio drivers instead of game-ready drivers for the recording PC. I don't know if it's better or not, but NVIDIA says it is, and I guess that's what I have to deal with on that computer. I don't game on it. The only thing that's on it is like Google Chrome and OBS and Discord. So it looks like the peas field is looking pretty good, and we are knocking out the spinach like it's nobody's business. I am going to have to go through and figure out what we're going to put on the bigger fields. We need to put something that we can, maybe one that we can do swathing, and one maybe that we can't do swathing. I'm thinking maybe like a soybean, something like that, but I'm also not quite sure what gets planted in the spring. I don't actually know. We could do other root crops. I mean, we could do a potato or sugar beet. There's some pretty cool stuff like that. And maybe even cotton. We're not doing cotton. We're not doing cotton so much. I just hit my microphone. Yeah, I think like some type of crop in the ground. They're all crops in the ground. I'm sorry. Some type of root crop. Maybe on the smaller of the two fields. I still want to do... on the larger one, a grain crop of some sorts, whether that be a wheat or barley, something like that. Just something to keep our grain mill going, which I do believe is still leased, if I'm not mistaken. Is it still leased? Oh my gosh. We gotta check this out. Leasing the bakery and the grain mill. Of course. Of course I am. Oh man. This is set to selling. Yeah. Distributing, storing, distributing. Yeah. Looks like there's no more oats in there, so I guess we can turn that off. Distributing, yep. Deactivate, that's how you do it. So wheat and barley, there's still plenty of that in there. Maybe we try and find some more wheat and barley. Oh yeah, and also there's another thing after the last update. If we pump around here, come down here, and check out here. This guy. So we still got stuff that's being worked on. I'm still using Yoss's mod, just like we showed with 82 Studio at the beginning. Basically a mobile warehouse. Well, he's got one too that's still in the works months later. I know it's finished. I know it's submitted. It's one of those mods that's not going through. There's a lot of mods that are with Giants. Giants were not accepting any like XML edits. I don't know how this could be considered an XML edit. It's a new mod, but I don't make the rules. There's probably a good reason for that. Anyway, the grain mill is now fixed. So that's good. So let's go through, let's finish up this field, and then we will, I guess, probably set this cedar right here. Need to figure out which root crop we're going to be doing. There are some pretty cool harvesters. I will give it this much. So in here, we do have a new Grimmer, which will do stuff, which is very cool. Also had vegetable harvesters now. We've got all these, which will do all of the base root crops. We also have the DeWolf Quattro, which is very cool. There's a 4-meter headers for these, which I'm very excited about. So I do want to, you know, expand the fleet a little bit. I imagine we'll likely be leasing for a lot of those crops, but, you know, still. And we are done with that one. Nice! Also, speaking of done, the peas field is almost done too, which is very cool. All right, Now we need to go through and we need to find ourselves a root crop. I think let's go with sugar beets because there is a new mod which allows us to cut sugar beets. Plus I get to say sugar beet, which I think is funny. All right, sugar beets, there it is. Jump in first person. It's always cool seeing stuff like that. Hey, there's a cedar. What I need. All right, AI worker number C, letter C, is done. Sweet. All right. Get this thing unfolded up, and we will be putting sugar beets in the ground. Very cool. I am going to do this because I don't know how that field's going to go. Although, this guy doesn't need any help. Maybe he needs a little bit of help. There are a couple spots that were missed. Hang on. Hit that spot. Hit this spot. Did a good job. Almost. Hang on a minute. Almost did a good job with everything all the way around. So there's that. Drop down, turn it on. Especially with these trailed cedars that are a little bit longer and a little bit wider. It takes a bit to get them turned. And sometimes it's just, you know, it's not the fault of the cedar. It's sometimes the operator. Sometimes AI are actually idiots. And there it is. Cool. All right, that's everything we needed there. Now let's figure out what our next crop is going to be. I think a good barley is going to be fine. A big field of barley. And the next pass around we could do wheat or we could do soybeans, something like that. But I think barley's good. We could swath that. We can harvest it, bale it, all that good stuff. I think that's going to be the way to go. And as a matter of fact, let's go and fill up with some seed because it might run out. Seeds, please. Thank you. Ooh, $500 for just a few. It's expensive. Okay, so with update 1501, I have no idea how the worker is going to do this field. It did the other one just fine, no issues whatsoever. So I'm going to pretend that it will do this one the same. I have my doubts. But let's hope, right? I'm going to put it down here because I think down here is about where it would want to be. And I'm just going to hit hire worker. It should be doing 2 headlands and going back and forth first. This is pretty far over to be starting. And I don't trust it at all. I'm not sure why it would want to start here. It's like 6 headlands. Just kidding. It's like 4. Whatever. I just don't care anymore. Let's grab this. I am going to be paying attention to the line, but I'm also going to be monitoring the sides here. Like areas like this, where it hits the trees. Thank goodness they are invisible on the ends. I don't use ridge markers. I understand that they're extremely, number 1, popular, and number 2, helpful in real life. But with GPS and stuff like that in the game, I have stuff that does this for me, so I'm not too concerned. So I am seeing that this is going to take a lot longer than just 1 episode to get everything done that I want to get done. So for now, I will say thank you for hanging out and thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, especially after all of the things with, all of the interesting choices that Giant Software have made. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. At the end of the day, I am still a farming simulator fanboy. I'm not a Giants fanboy. I'm a farming simulator fanboy. Although I do enjoy working with them. They're a lot of fun. If you haven't checked out the stuff from Llama yet, definitely go check that out. Otherwise, just have an awesome day. I'll catch you in the next one.